Hi, I'm Chris and We Are JCD. In this week's episode, I reveal details of one of Greywater's biggest ever contract wins. I'm walking the streets of London at a busy market that's got some drainage issues, and it's my birthday and I've got a surprise getaway planned. Let's roll the footage. Welcome back to another episode of We Are JCD. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Please excuse that I am not out and about on a Monday. As you guys know, if you've been a keen viewer, and as I always say, that should be... Whoa! Where are you going? That should be everybody by now. For those of you that have been watching for a while now, we have recently landed one of our largest contracts for greywater drainage. Unfortunately, I am contracted where I cannot tell you too much about it, who it's for, etc. But what it was effectively doing is we will be maintaining any problem storm drains in London. So there are issues with storm drains all over the London city. So if, you know, when you walk across, it's been raining heavily and you see there's a bit of a pool by the curb, that's what we will be looking at. So we'll be surveying and unblocking where possible any storm drains. Problem with this is the guys are going to be working evenings. So the contract is actually 8 o'clock start, PM. Because we're not allowed to be on the London network during the day because obviously it's a busy area in terms of traffic. So we're going to have to do that out of hours. Been working on this for about 4 or 5 months now. Really good project, and I'm hoping that it's going to lead on to more work with this particular customer. So I'm not going to be filming anything that goes on these particular jobs, unfortunately, but I just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. Adam put some pictures on here of some of the work we did last week. We've done a trial day last week. It was our first day. We've done an induction. So we know what we're going to be doing. And yeah, it should be good. We've just taken on a new drainage engineer. They are starting today. Today is their first day. Guy's name is John. I know him personally. He's worked for a couple of friends of mine. Really good guy. Looking forward to getting stuck in. I think him and Mitchell will get on relatively well. It's interesting how all of a sudden, and I say this all the time on the channel, people think these things grow overnight. And it's interesting that I've managed to actually log this journey because you guys have seen when I've been out on the tools, putting in the hours myself with greywater drainage, and just with that perseverance, that continual effort, work, it flourishes into other things. As I say, I've said it on the channel a few times, you'd have to be ultra lucky to be able to start a business and not actually physically work in that business at first. And you guys have seen that firsthand, and this is one of the main reasons I do this vlog. It's about business, but it's a bit of a personal vlog as well, under the JCD banner, which is my main business. It just shows that when you put your mind to it and you actually put a bit of consistency and hard work in, these things pay off, and it is starting to pay off. And who knows, the way we're going, I promised you guys when we very first started recording content that we would eventually get a big tanker, and we may well be on the way to that, but I'll keep you up to date. The rest of the week, there's a few bits and pieces going on. We've got some cleaning work going on. We've got a large gully job in the day as well. The guys are doing double shifts at the moment, so they're working a period in the day, having some time off, and then they're working in the evening, but they're not working full evenings. These will be partial at the moment. So yeah, there's lots going on. Tomorrow is actually my birthday. I hope you guys are all going to be sending me, retrospectively, lots of presents and birthday wishes, but so tomorrow's probably going to be a quiet day, and I have a sneaky suspicion that my wife has arranged a trip for the weekend, which should be nice. So I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but just by some of the clues that have been left around, I reckon there'll be a trip. So might be a shorter episode this week, we will see. So not much of an update for Monday, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll check in, and we've got plenty going on for the rest of the week. Peace out. Good morning, YouTube, LinkedIn, wherever else this video will reach. It's Tuesday, and today is a very special day on this earth because today is your boy's birthday. Yes, 36 for those of you that may be interested. So there's not going to be much going on today. The birthday isn't, I don't know, I'm not really a big birthday person in general, to be honest. But my wife's side of the family, or my wife is used to celebrating birthdays. So I'll be having the day off. I think we're going to nip out for a little bit of lunch, and then that's really the long and short of it. My wife told me today that I'm actually going to go away on Friday to Venice, which should be super nice. I might take you guys a little bit for that one because I'll be working out there Friday and I'm back Monday evening. So yeah, birthday celebrations today. As I say, not much on, a little bit of lunch, and then I'll be chilling out. The phone will still be going. There's plenty of stuff going on at the moment, which is good. And yeah, overall happy. 36 years, and 9 of that have been running my own business, and it doesn't get any easier. But I definitely think as you get older, you sort of, you naturally mature and you learn how to deal with certain issues. I would never be able to run my businesses today if I was the young 22-year-old me. Look at some of these guys, these young guys on Instagram, 20, 21, this figure income and what have you. And I was never ever mature enough to do that at that age. It wasn't really till I was about 24, 25 that I matured. And I've had my business 9 years, so yeah, I wonder if that played a part of it. But yeah, definitely feeling as I get older, definitely getting wiser, more relaxed, and business is growing, learning from all the lessons that the many 36 years have gave us and putting them into practice, and I think that's paying dividends. So yeah, happy birthday to me. So that's going to be today's little speech, guys, and then I will catch up with you guys, business as usual, tomorrow morning. Happy birthday to me. What is happening, guys? Wednesday morning, and we are in the city. It's around 11 o'clock. I went and met John and Mitchell this morning. A couple of little bits and pieces I had to run through with them. They are working tonight on our contract in London. They're working around King's Cross and Houston. So I've had a call from a client I used to work with in a set of gyms. We used to do 5 gyms. Unfortunately, that company went bust. We parted on good terms, and they've rung me. One of the guys that I used to work with is involved in a school, and he's asked me to come over to Greenwich to have a look round because they need a deep clean because they've been let down by their contractor. Seems to be a reoccurring theme this week. So I've got to do this, and then I've got another drainage job to go and look at in the Whitechapel area, so we're going to do both. So I've just turned up at the school, so let's go inside and have a look.
Cool.
Yeah, how are you? Yeah, we can do that. Toilets. Just the bits and pieces that no one gets time to do.
Yeah. We've got an expensive school to do. Classes every year.
Got ya.
So literally just moved. We might find some messy ones where they've been quiet.
No problem. Not that bad.
Don't leave fast with it.
I think you're looking for a couple of guys a week, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Kitchen, restaurant. Go fine. No problem.
Still doing fitting out work, so.
Quirky in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like this.
But they're still doing fitting out works in there, so I may have screwed.
Leave it for now.
Get you.
At a later date.
Yeah.
Okay. We finished in the school, had a quick look round. Private school in South London. We've dealt with private schools before. Quite clean, to be honest, in terms of there's not a lot of stuff around, but the actual cleaning itself could be improved. That's why they're having a deep clean. Private schools, in my experience, usually have in-house solutions, and this one is no different. I've come across a couple that I've worked with outsourced, but in my experience, for what it's worth, private schools normally in-house, managed in-house, because they've got more management, they've got more money at their disposal, so as I say, it's usually managed in-house, but hopefully we'll get that job, and that'll be one for the summer. It's going to be 3 cleaners, probably a week on that particular job. So yeah, jump back in the car now. I'm heading over to Whitechapel, where I've got to look at a large drainage job. Let's go.
He was threatened to get sent home on a number of occasions because he wanted to take his mask off when they sent him home. And so, and as you touched on, it was a respirator. So I was used to it, but for these young children, they just didn't know.
So we've taken the short drive across town. It's only about 25 minutes away. We are in Whitechapel now. I am here. There is a market on in this particular place, as you can see behind me. Goes on every day, and then obviously out of hours all these stalls are gone, but because it's so busy here, no one's ever maintained the storm and rain drainage, and apparently now when they get really heavy downpour, they're getting a lot of flooding in this area. So we're going to have a look round, and then hopefully one night next, say one night, it's going to be a couple of nights because it's quite a big road. We're going to come down and do some storm drain maintenance, and hopefully stop the area from flooding, which is a lot of the work we're doing in London at the moment, is to maintain a lot of the storm systems when they are getting issues with pooling when it's raining heavy. So plenty to keep us busy. We're going to have a look round and then we're going to head back down to Kent. But first, let's go and see how many drains we can find along here. We've got ACO channels that run along the market. As you can see, there are access points at varying points along, which will lift and then we'll jet out along these ACOs. That'll be the plan. There are plenty to do. Bit of greenery going out that one. Now it's like a change of drainage system. They've got like an ACO drainage system midway through the market. Runs along. It's quite a long road, but it changes slightly. So we'll have to lift all these up because there's lots of silt and debris in lines. So we finished having a look round, met with a customer and discussed the job and how we're going to approach it. So this one is looking like it's going to happen the latter part of next week. Nice chunk of work, one we are looking forward to getting stuck into. Just having a deep little catch up as well about how the job's going. They're happy with everything. Our new iTouch system is proving its weight in gold because we're getting the reports over nice and quick, which is what we want. So that's all good in the hood. I am now going to jump back in the car and get down to JCD HQ where I've got some more admin to do. So that's going to wrap up today, guys. A couple of jobs to look at, and obviously we'll film them as and when we do them. Catch up with you guys later. It's Thursday. Boys are out last night working up in the city. That went well. They got plenty done, which is always nice to see. That seems to be going well and bedded in. Boys have done a good job. I've got my glasses. Boys have done a good job with that. Picked that up really quickly, and that seems to be going well. So that'll be a regular feature going forward. But anyway, it's Thursday. We are working hard at Greywater at the moment, and we are doing another. Have I got my glasses? No. Mitchell's got some in his van. We are doing look, double shifts at the moment. So we've also got some day work going on, which I am down at. I looked at this job last week. We've got loads of gullies and ACOs to clean out at a customer's site. The boys are getting on with it. I popped down to see how it is going. So let's have a wander around and see how the boys are getting on.
Look at all the shit in there.
So I've had a catch up with the boys. I haven't even mentioned it on the channel, but we've actually had to take on another drainage engineer. So welcome John to the Greywater team. He's doing well, he's getting stuck in, which is what you want, showing willingness. And they're probably going to be doing this out of hours stuff that the boys have been on quite a lot. So yeah, I've had a look at this job. It's a few little areas, a couple of the gullies they've been put in recently, but they've got no outfall. So they're basically just a hole in the ground that catches water. But the bottom's concrete, so it doesn't even soak away. So I'll have to raise that to the customer. That could be explaining why they're getting flooding in certain areas, because the water's got nowhere to go. And they can do what they want to do with that one. This area I'm standing in, or this far space, has just been redone, concreted, because they have lorries that are going to be here. So I'll mention that to the customer, but this one's going well. They're not going to finish it up tomorrow because they've got another job. They're actually going to be back here Monday to get this one finished, but we've had 5 days on this and it's gone well. So the boys are happy. They're 3/4 of the way around. They've got a few more bits and pieces to do. So I'm going to head down to HQ. I've got to meet Adam to do some introductions for some of our videos. I haven't seen him in a while, so I'll have a quick catch up with him. So let's jump back in the car, get down to JCD HQ. I've just arrived back at Guilfoyle HQ. Met Adam, done some filming, discussed some bits and pieces that I want to get done when I get back. I'm going to sort of try, I think I want to try and change up the way we're doing our weekly vlog. I want to make sure that on every particular day I'll give you guys an idea of some of the jobs that we're up to and demonstrate a little bit more about what's going on there, because there's always plenty of stuff going in the background. I can't always be on site all the time with the team filming it, so then you don't really see what's going on. So we're gonna have to try and figure a way around that, because at the end of the day I want to show you guys what we're up to in our business journey and not just listen to me talking and seeing my face. Although I'm sure a lot of you enjoy that. I'm sure you want to see what we're getting up to out and about on site. So I'm going to make sure that there's more of that in the next few episodes and all the episodes going forward, to be honest. So yeah, just trying to work out the logistics of that. So yeah, productive day so far, which is good. I'm actually away tomorrow. I'll go away early. I will catch up with you guys and let you know what's going on. I'll put some, give you a little update about a few of the contracts we've got going on and what else is coming up. Got an interesting job that we're talking about at the moment with a friend of the channel. That's all I'm going to say for now. And we might have a little bit of a collaboration. Fingers crossed. We're just looking at some pricing and things like that, which would be good. Yeah, this particular friend, collaborator of ours, they've got a supply business, but they work with quite a large client, and they offer some ad hoc cleaning services, which we will hopefully be helping with going forward. So so yeah, that'd be an interesting one, but I'll keep you guys up to date as and when I know more. So that wraps up Thursday. I will check you guys tomorrow morning. Don't be late. Good morning, team. It's Friday. Boys are out last night. They were on the contract that I've mentioned quite a few times this week, just finishing up the week, which was good. Nice finish. We had a couple of emergency ones come on board, so we had to look after them and get them finished for the customer. They will come up every now and then, so we had pre-planned ones, but obviously there are some that come up that are a little bit more urgent. So the boys were out on them, and they'd finished a job that they were doing all week, which I showed you guys round. So that should hopefully free up a little bit more time, and they're not doing so many shifts moving forward. So it's Friday. I've got a little bit of a secret for you guys. I actually popped over to Italy this morning, early hours, went late last night, and got here. So your boy is actually in Venice on a Friday. Very nice it is too. It's my birthday in the week, and the wife said, why don't we go away for the weekend? So we took an impromptu visit over to the Italian coast. Lovely city, first day here today, so we're going to do lots of exploring. Hotel is behind me, as you can see. So yeah, it's nice. Only a couple of hours on the flight, which was nice. It went like that. So yeah, come over here for the weekend. I am actually over here Monday as well, so I'll catch up with you guys then and let you know how it's going and what's been going on. But yeah, I'm going to do some work over here this morning, just catch up on a few emails, and then I'm going to switch off and relax for the weekend, which makes a pleasant change. And then, I say, Monday, I'm flying back late Monday to try and make the most out of the day here. Flying late Monday, but I'll be scheduling the guys' work for next week. So yeah, another busy week next week. We'll be on our new contract all week on the drainage, plus some other bits and pieces. Really busy at the moment, which is good. Our new drainage engineer, John, is flying, and the cleaning is picking up. We've got lots of stuff going on. We're trying to interview for some mobile van teams at the moment, but that's proving difficult, to be honest. Yeah, it's causing me a bit of angst, to be fair. But I'm sure we'll get there eventually. We need 2 mobile cleaning technicians, so if anyone knows anyone in the Kent area that wants to come on a winning team, then drop me a line or go on our website, www.jcdcleaning.co.uk. That's going to wrap up Friday. Make sure you like and subscribe for me, and I'm going to leave you guys with an outro of my time in Venice so far. Let's roll the footage. Did I?